In the past several weeks since Elon Musk bought Twitter, the meltdowns have been glorious, especially from people in the entertainment industry. You have these rich Hollywood elites who are claiming, no, you can't let this billionaire run everything, while they were completely fine with other billionaires owning things like Facebook, billionaires owning things like the Washington Post, when you look at Zuckerberg, when you look at Jeff Bezos. But now that there might actually be some equality on a platform where conservatives might not get censored to the same level that they were before, all of a sudden, the woke Hollywood elites are having a meltdown, and Mark Ruffalo is one of the dumbest motherfuckers out there. So, of course, Mark Ruffalo has been one of the ones to most vehemently oppose Elon Musk's ownership of Twitter. Mark Ruffalo's call for Twitter to be heavily regulated gets ripped by critics. Hulk smash free speech. Twitter users accuse the actor of undermining the First Amendment and freedom of expression. Actor Mark Ruffalo called for Twitter to be heavily regulated for misinformation in a highly criticized tweet. As a worldwide public square, and here's his, let's go here. Let's see his tweet. Let's see Mark Ruffalo. As a worldwide public square, this app should be heavily regulated for misinformation and spamming by hostile interests. If Elon can't do that without his company, it should be seen as a public utility under governmental supervision. This system, unregulated, will be more deadly. These are the people who, when people complain about being censored, because that's what was happening on Twitter. We know that now, especially with the Twitter files coming out, with the exposing of all this. Conservatives were being censored at a very, very high rate. So what did the people on the left, what did these woke Hollywood elites say? It's a privately owned company. It's a company that can do what they want. They can run it how they want. If you don't like it, go to a new platform. Well, now that there's actually some equality going on, right? Now that there's actually being rules applied equally to different people, what do we see? We see these people like Mark Ruffalo calling for the government to take over Twitter, to take over Elon Musk's privately owned company. And you see a lot of people blasting in the comments. Even there's my nerdy hum. You are literally the govern me harder daddy meme. The quartering, reminding him of his support for all the disgusting people in this world. A lot of pushback. You'd see all the quote tweets compared to the likes. He got hammered for this, and rightfully so. Let's look at some of these. Others poked fun at his Avengers character. Hulk, far too trusting of government regulation and restriction of speech. Hulk smash free speech, and kind of on and on and on. It shouldn't take a legal scholar to realize he's got this backwards. If Twitter is the public square, then the First Amendment strictly limits the regulation of speech. Mark Ruffalo is one of the fucking dumbest people in Hollywood. Him and Alyssa Milano, they combined have an IQ of approximately 15. One of them has an 8, one of them has a 7. I don't know which. You guys can decide who's smarter, Alyssa Milano or Mark Ruffalo. Actor comes out against freedom of expression and asked the government to govern him harder. And he didn't stop there. You know, he continued spreading, ironically, misinformation from the New York Times. Elon Musk sent up the bat signal to every kind of racist, misogynist, and homophobe that Twitter was open for business, says Imran Ahmed, the chief executive at the Center for Countering Digital Hate. They have reacted accordingly. And what is the reality? We've seen the numbers. We actually know that since Elon Musk took over, quote unquote, hate speech is actually gone down. The impressions for hate speech have gone down since Elon Musk took over. That doesn't stop people like Mark Ruffalo trying to spread these lies. And Elon Musk even responded and ratioed the New York Times 400,000 likes to the 50,000 likes from the New York Times. Interesting that the New York Times haven't covered anything related to what Elon Musk just unveiled about the government censorship that was going on with the Hunter Biden story. Very strange. It's almost like the New York Times is severely and completely biased and are willing to publish fake news at any and every opportunity. But this is not going to be the end for these Hollywood losers. They said, if Elon Musk takes over, we're going to leave Twitter. And of course they didn't. They can't. These are the only platforms where they have any type of relevance. They have to stay on there. They have to stay on Twitter. And the vast majority of them, even the ones that said they were leaving, are staying there. And of course, they're going to get roasted for their hypocrisy, but that's nothing new for them. Mark Ruffalo getting roasted for his dog shit takes about Elon Musk because once again, these far left activists in woke Hollywood just can't handle that some people might actually be able to speak their minds. Thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram?
check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.